In this video, I'm going to try to educate some people, maybe all of you, maybe some of you guys already know this, how to get more silver. We're going to have the silver mountain in our stacks. How do we get there? With little funds. I'm going to help you out. So please help me out. Please help me out with the like. It's free. It don't cost you nothing. Share this video out. Don't think about the Pinbacks giveaway. It's coming up on July 4th. You want to add some more silver to your mountain? Then you must be subscribed to the channel for one. I'll drop the link in the comment section below. You still got time to sign up for the giveaway. Let's get into the video right now. Look, I understand a lot of people don't have a lot of money. We get it. This is how you go about doing it. Get what you can. For one, you start there. Maybe you have items in your garage. Maybe you got items in your house that you will never use ever again. Make sure you're never going to need it ever again. Especially if the crap hits the fan. You might need it. Keep that in mind. But I'm saying if you've not used something in several years, and something don't interest you, sell it. Take that cash, put it into silver, and go. That's one way. If you live in a state that does borrowed deposits, there's another way. Ask your neighbors for their cans in bottles. Tell them what you're trying to do. Be honest with them. Maybe they'll give you your cans in bottles. That's number two. If you can't afford it all at one time, you know, like some of these Pinback deals, maybe find somebody in your family. Maybe find somebody that you're friends with who's into silver or gold. Go half and half. That might lighten up the load a little bit. These are just ideas. I've told you before about this girl that comes in. She's a waitress. She don't have a lot of money. She works in a high-end restaurant. Yes, she gets some good tips from time to time. She came in today. Someone gave her a $150 tip. She took $125 of that one tip. Spent it on silver for her stack. She said, you know what, Chris? You've told me over and over again to stack in small amounts. She says, it's growing. It's growing. My friends, this is how I've done it. It's no joke. I wish I was doing YouTube a few years ago. You would have seen these piles were a lot smaller. It does not happen overnight. I'm just trying to show you some silver in every single video to get you motivated to stack a little bit more. Look, these are 1964 90% silver halves. I got a little bit more of this in the bag sitting next to me. Alright, I got a little bit more. This is how you stack. You stack little by little by little by little by little by little. And you get a bigger stack. Maybe I got a few more rolls than this too in the safe. Maybe I got a few more on off-site location. I don't buy these rolls at a time most of the times. I get these little by little from the coin shop that I work at. That's one place. From eBay. That's another place. Sometimes it's ones or twosies. You know, those ones and twosies add up. Those ones and twosies add up. And I'm glad I did it when I did, because silver was a lot cheaper back then. Yeah, silver's getting more expensive now. But if you watched my video from this afternoon, the Pepsi indicator, I wish everybody would watch that video as well. Go back and watch that one after this video is over with, my friends. The Pepsi indicator. It will show you silver has kept up with value. With the declining dollar. Your dollar is getting eroded away. I don't know much more clearly to say that. We got to get people educated. Are you prepared to help people that you know when the dollar crashes? How many times have you warned your friends, family members, thinking you're crazy because you're stacking precious metals? Because most people's heads are wrapped around this thing. The declining asset of America. That is what's declining. It's not silver. Silver's up over 20%. 23% year to date. And it's growing. Gold's up over 26%. Platinum is having a field day right now. Platinum is closing in on $1,500 an ounce. Hello? Are we awake yet? It takes time to stack. I've always said in my videos, not every single video of course, you don't compare my stack with your stack. Don't compare your stack with someone else's stack. Keep this in mind when you are stacking. There are people in this country don't have a $50 to their gosh darn name. They don't have a silver dime to the name. They don't have a silver quarter to the name. Because they all live in Leatherland or sleeping underneath the rock. They're asleep. What's going to happen when people start knocking at your door that you tried to educate? What are you going to do? You're going to have to make that decision at that time. Are you going to help them? Or are you going to give them a can of beans? Like I might be doing that with some people. So here's your can of beans. Here's your can opener, which is tied to the railing. Here's an ice cold bottle of water. And here's a plastic spoon. Eat your beans. See you later. I tried to warn you. That may sound like it's harsh and mean. But, you know, there are people that I know that have a good amount of this right now. Can't afford silver. We can all afford silver, no matter what your income is. Maybe not gold so much for some of us. Okay, start with silver. We can all afford silver. We can all afford a silver dime every single time we get paid. Put the Starbucks down. Put the McDonald's down. Put the Taco Bell down. Once you start stacking, and please, if you've been stacking for a while, if you agree with this statement, once you start stacking, you start to think in silver prices. You start to think, do I need this item? Do I need this or do I want this new item I'm going to get? Could be anything. But you start thinking outside the box and saying, I don't need this new gadget. I can make this gadget last another 6 months. I'm going to go get silver with it. I'm going to go get gold with it. That is the aspect we need to be thinking about. We got to be thinking about every aspect of saving a penny. You're going to say, CoinShop Chris, penny's not much. Well, no, a penny adds up, though. 5 cents adds up. 6 cents adds up. You get the drift. You get the drift, though. It adds up. That's why I like to buy, when I get canned goods on sale, I try to stock up. You saw my Pepsi indicator. For the ones who saw the Pepsi indicator today, you might even see Bush's baked beans on them. I got 10 20-ounce cans of baked beans today. They were 2 for $4. 2 cans for $4. $1.87 savings off the beans for 2 cans. It's a huge savings. I can take that savings and then put that money towards more silver. You gotta get it when it's on sale. You know, you can't stock up all at one time. You gotta buy it when it's on sale for one. Stuff you're gonna need anyways that don't go bad. Cans of beans don't go bad for many, many years. And start putting more metals away. It's okay to go have fun. It's okay to go watch the fireworks this weekend. It's okay to go to these theme parks. Wherever. A vacation. But remember, vacations cost a lot of money. Think about what I'm saying here. Vacations cost a lot of money, and it's gone. After your week's over with a vacation, it's gone. Poof. Why not stay at home? Use the vacation money to put your family and yourself in a better position with silver, gold, and keep some cash on the sidelines. You'd be a lot better off. May not be as fun. You can do stuff without costing a bunch of money. You can do stuff in your neighborhoods, in your own state. You don't have to travel across the gosh darn country to go somewhere. Just keep that in mind. Check out channel sponsor Pinbacks for your 90% silver deals this week. They have the Mercury Dimes on sale. $30 face. That goes away Sunday. You must get $30 face. They have the Roosevelt Dimes on sale. You must get 5 rolls or more to get them at the current best deal price. They have the Peace Dollars and the Morgan Dollars, my friends. That goes away on July 4th. That deal will go away on July 4th. So July 4th will be your last day for your Morgans and Peace Dollars. They're going to keep the silver quarters on board until end of next week. Keep that in mind. You still got time to get the quarters later. You still got time. 3 rolls or more. If you want them now, grab them up, because they might be gone before the end of next week. Things are selling fast. Platinum is selling at a rapid speed as well. You know, talked to Michael yesterday. He said, Platinum's picking up, Chris. He says, I don't know what's going on with it. I don't know either. We're just being honest with you. We're just being honest. We're telling you we don't know. We don't know why. That is Michael's, the owner of Pinbacks, saying that I don't know what's really going on with Platinum. I've not figured it out yet. How many dealers or coin shops going to tell you that information? They're going to be 100% honest with you. Not too many. Not too many. Keep stacking, my friends. No matter if you think you got enough, stack a little bit more. Just stack a little bit more. People say, I hear this a lot at the shop. People say, well, I got plenty. Really? My response is, when people say that, you got plenty of these? And I never heard anybody tell me yes. If you think you got plenty of silver and gold, don't think that. This is going to be your this is your money. This is a promissory note. Losing value. Again, the Dollar Tree, most items in the Dollar Tree now are $1.50. It used to cost one of these. Now it costs 1.5 of these. $1.50. Inflation is not going away. Keep an eye on Jerome Powell later this month. There could be a rate cut in July. It's on the table, he's saying. Apparently, President Trump wrote him a personal letter, handwritten letter, demanding a rate cut. I don't agree with what Trump did there. That's not really presidential, what he's done there. I agree we need a rate cut. But the Fed's job is supposed to be separate a rate with what the president wants him or her to do in the Fed chair. Keep this in mind, okay? I do agree with President Trump, though. We do need a rate cut. I just don't agree with him going outside his boundary lines, demanding one. That's all I'm saying. It's not really, you haven't really seen that in history, out what President Trump's done there. So, you know, he's got to be careful here. We got to be careful with these interest rate cuts, cutting too fast. If we see an interest rate cut, I do think it's only going to be 25 basis points. Is that going to make you go buy a house? Is that going to go make you buy a new vehicle? A 25 basis point? Not me. Alright, 25 basis cut is not going to do a gosh darn thing. It will raise silver and gold prices up. If we see a rate cut in July, later this month, that will trigger silver and gold to go up even higher. I just got to get that warning out now. I don't know if that's going to happen or not yet. We have to wait and see. But we got to keep this in the back of our mind. Rate cuts are coming either in July or September. I don't know if they're going to do it in July or not. I really don't know if Jerome Powell is going to do it in July or not. I was looking at September, but we got to keep it on the table for July now. Because Jerome Powell says he's got it on the table. He's not taking a rate cut off the table. Keep that in mind as we move forward. Look at silver right now. Last time I looked at it was $36.81 in the futures. We're pushing that $37 threshold once again. Summer's normally a low ball for silver and gold. They normally don't do much. Well, you can say it's not done much the last 3 weeks. But technically we just got into summer just a couple weeks ago. Silver's rising. That's really unheard of in the summer months. Keep this all in mind as you're stacking. Don't think we're going to see a big dip. I don't think we are. But again, that's not financial advice. This time is different. China's buying up the silver and gold. Russia is buying up the silver and gold. India is buying up the silver and gold. The BRICS nations meetings next week. Mexico's going to join the meetings, at least for now. Who produces the world's largest silver mines? Mexico. Mexico. Is Mexico ready to tell the United States we're joining the BRICS? Keep this in mind as we're stacking. That happens. We get some silver from Mexico, my friends. Are we going to get any more? Are we going to rely on Canada for the silver? We don't have a lot of silver mines in the States. We just don't. We import a lot of silver to our own country. Keep this in mind as you're stacking. Keep this in mind when people say to you, there's plenty of silver out there. Not really. Not really. There's not plenty of gold out there either. Silver's your best bang for your buck. Silver is more useful than any metal out there. By none. If you don't believe me, go to your box in your house, your electric panel in your house, and call up an electrician first and ask them how much silver is in an electric panel. You're going to see like a little quarter size, maybe a little bit smaller than a quarter size, so like a little washer behind each circuit breaker. That's silver, my friends. Silver is in everything we touch electronically. Silver runs Bitcoin, runs these meme coin computers. If it wasn't for silver, your cell phones will not work as well. They may work with other metals, but silver is the best conductor of electricity around. Look it up if you don't believe me. If you folks have any questions for me about silver, gold, or platinum, reach out to me. I'm always happy to help you out. And remember this one thing for the last video of the day I'm doing. Stack within your means. If you're going to get somebody else to get one of these Pinbacks deals, find somebody else. Go in together. Go in together. And take half and half. Maybe you're going to find a third person. You all can add some more silver to your stacks. That way. That's all. It makes it easier. It makes it more cost affordable if you team up with other people to get some silver in your stacks. Divide it up evenly. CoinShop Chris is out. Thanks for watching.